This is the most mature audiences only shit you've ever heard. Period. From Boston. Broadcasting all over the world. Whoa! Send the soy boys home. 'Cause we ain't gonna sugarcoat shit.
Drop down, I'm give it to you.
This is the Joe Cronin Show. Now, here's Joe Cronin. Joe Cronin.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Joe Cronin Show Smackdown review. We're back. I've been doing every once in a while the last few weeks, but tonight decided to come on and give you this. So feel free to give it back if you'd like to. Streamlabs down below. The link is down below. If you guys want to donate, if this is your first time watching, you have to donate. No, I'm just kidding. I was watching Fight Club last night, and I was thinking about Fight Club. Your first night, you have to fight. But no, man. Oh, my God. SmackDown was pretty good. What happened? You know, one of the reasons why I think SmackDown was pretty good tonight was because the wrestling all week was so bad. Wrestling all week was just so horrible that I think that this tonight felt better than probably it deserved to be, because all week wrestling was so bad, man. It really was not a good week for wrestling. And who would have thought that SmackDown would have been the show to level it out? But we did think this might happen because the Roman storyline was going, and we know that they put the most effort into Roman. That seems to be the only time Vince McMahon cares, and most of the time he cares too much. We'll talk about AOP being released in a few minutes. There's some other news, too, that we'll talk about. And tonight, of course, is Monetize This. So for all you listeners out there that don't watch Monetize This, it's me, my wife, Jesse, Drew, and so many others, plus some guests coming in tonight. So we go all night. Last week, we were live until about 5 a.m. You know, we're always live forever on Monetize This, a show we started back in 2013 with my former pals, Chris, who left YouTube completely, my old friend Tommy C, who went on to do a big podcast with Keemstar and all these people years later, and Jesse. Jesse's still here. Jesse is still here. Monetize This is still going after all these years. We've just been doing it on my other channel, Corrupted Nation, so come over there and watch. But SmackDown tonight, brother. Good Lord. This was pretty good. So I'll tell you right now, I'll just drop the spoiler right off the bat. I think this beat AEW. And I don't know, you guys have to tell me, but I do not think that SmackDown or Raw has beaten an AEW review of mine yet. I don't believe it. I don't think it's happened. I don't remember giving WWE a higher rating than AEW. I think one time NXT won, maybe, I think one time I said NXT beat them, and, you know, Raw and SmackDown were bad or something like that. But tonight, I mean, I think part of it, obviously, is that, you know, AEW was just so bad. You know, AEW was just a mess. And so I think that that's why I would give tonight a bigger review. Now, I'm going to go to the donations in a second. If they're up there, I will check them out. There's a few other things I want to look at in just a minute. I've got some things to say. We got some interesting news on Roman Reigns and a couple other things as well. And we got Arknolia Strokelbean on hold on, looks like on Discord. So I'm going to go to Arknolia in a few minutes here as well. So Arknolia, hang in there for a minute. I'll get you on for about 3 to 5 minutes or so, and we'll hear what Arknolia Strokelbean has to say. A great man, Arknolia Strokelbean. And much appreciated. So I just can't believe this, guys. I am shocked tonight that SmackDown put this together. Right from the beginning, you know, we really got to go right from the beginning. The intro, Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman, they come to the ring. We get this. And I said this earlier today. I said, I wonder what type of Roman we're going to get. What type of heel are we going to get exactly? And then they laid it out, no doubt about it. It doesn't even feel like a tweener thing. it does feel like he's going to appeal to some people who will think he's a badass or whatever, deserves it, but he is making no mistake about it that, hey, listen, you guys mistreated me, you put my life in danger, you did all this other goofy stuff, and I'm not going to tolerate that because I'm Roman Reigns. And I've got Paul Heyman here. He was also, they sort of alluded to Paul Heyman's firing essentially from creative and the fact that he'd been, kind of messed around with as well. So they sort of used a little bit of the real life stuff mixed in with that. So very, very interesting stuff. Spaz Phoenix is donated. We're going to play that in a minute, Spaz. And I'm very interested to see what Spaz is going to say about this later. And some of you other guys, I always at some point catch up on things that other people are saying. One of the things that I tweeted about earlier was WWE is trying to get rid of third-party stuff, like guys that are using people on Twitch, people on SmackDown. So WWE is trying to ban anybody that uses Twitch or YouTube or any third-party things, like AJ Styles' Twitch account. So, and I just went on a rant about this a few days ago, and now WWE is going to ban them from doing it and even suspend wrestlers who do not stop using third-party services coming up within the next 30 days. WWE superstars now have 30 days to end their third-party contracts or their contributions on sites like YouTube and Twitch and beyond. So that was a rant that I had just 5-6 days ago, and now that's going on. It's weird that we just talked about it, and now Vince is banning it. Now, it doesn't make sense because they're independent contractors. And it's weird how they can pick and choose. Oh, yeah, you get no, support here as an independent contractor, but you're forced to listen to us with what you do outside of your life when you're an independent contractor. I feel like at some point there's going to be some kind of comeuppance or lawsuit that's going to take place in regards to this, because it just doesn't seem like, it seems like they're trying to control people's employment through some kind of monopolized system when they're labeled as independent contractors, and you really can't have either one. Joe, is Rusev allowed to stream? Yes, he's allowed to stream because he's not employed. Rusev is not part of the WWE anymore, so he can stream all he wants. Rusev can stream up his ass for anybody cares, but he's not part of the WWE.
Super Chat Party.
Coming in with the $10, thank you.
Cheap plug. All Out preview is going live on the channel right now. Catch the replay on YouTube or the Spaz Phoenix podcast before the PPV. Also, Strowman should have chucked Trash's ambulance.
I know, right? He really should have. Spaz Phoenix, man, he's a great listen. He's really technical. He really goes into things even way more than I do. I'm very kind of general about things, and I hit key points. Spaz really goes in depth on everything. So if you got some time and you want more to listen to, give him a listen, man. I think you'll enjoy Spaz Phoenix. Check him out, especially after this, man. Go give him a listen. And before monetize this, see what Spaz has to say about things. I'm sure it will be interesting. I'm going to listen to it probably tomorrow when I go rent the U-Haul that I have to rent. But Spaz, man, thank you for supporting the show, dude. I will support your show as much as I can, brother. Thank you for helping me out with my show, because without the donations, my show would be over. So thank you for taking your hard-earned money, man, and dropping me a couple extra dollars to be a stupid idiot talking about wrestling on YouTube. Thank you all for that, by the way. I'd be, I don't know, man. Without it, it's rough, man, sometimes now. A lot of competition now with wrestling. So, Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman come in the ring. They cut a decent promo. I like where they went with things. I thought it was pretty good. And I just opened up Skype. 508 hung up on you. My bad, 508. Call back. 954, what's up?
Hey, wasn't AJ Styles positive for COVID?
Yes, AJ Styles was positive for COVID about 4 weeks ago.
I don't know. Okay. I was confused when I saw him. He was like, you're crazy for showing up.
Well, I mean, he had so he had like headaches or something, and he wasn't around the WWE locker room for 2.5 weeks, and he was tested positive. So he had protocol, but he hasn't had it in about 3 weeks now. He's been clear of it.
But no, would have been better if Sasha Banks turned heel instead of Bayley.
I mean, I agree because I like Sasha as a heel better, but right now Bayley is on such a heel run and for the first time that I don't think they want to switch her back yet. So
how long do you think Sasha will be out for that?
For this, I don't think too long. I mean, I don't think she'll be here next week, but it's potential she'll be here the week after, or she'll do a show up attack on Bayley. But I'm assuming she'll be out at least 1 week. Thanks for the call, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for calling, man. We will get any phone calls who want to call up. Feel free to call or donate. If you want to use Super Chat down below, that'd be sick. If you want to use Streamlabs, Twitch alerts, the link is in the description box below. Don't forget the 12... No, I'm just kidding. Don't forget the $12 Keith Lee donation. That is also available. $12, the new Keith Lee Bask in his dumpster fire. That is available still as well, but I am going to be changing it soon. As soon as I see a good idea for a new donation, I will change it. So, but right now it is Bask in his dumpster fire still. So 339-226-6610. We're going to talk about it. One of my favorite clips, I played it earlier today, was I've been making fun of Keith Lee, and I'll tell you, man, Conan really nailed it. I heard him on Keeping It 100, and he really cracked me up, man, because I've been making fun of Keith Lee, and I know I played it earlier on a video, but Keith Lee, man, salutations, my name is Keith Lee. Like, what the hell is this, dude? You a butler? And I was pissed off about it, and sometimes I think maybe I'm a dickhead, because people are like, really, Joe, it's not that big a deal. And sometimes I think, you know what, maybe I'm just a jaded piece of crap. But then I hear guys who I respect, like Conan, say the same thing but even funnier, and I go, you know what? Fuck it, I was right. Fucking I was right, because Conan said it too. So I'm right, god damn it. Keith Lee sounds like a jerk-off. 7 days ago, I said, salutations, and I wasn't wrong.
And then Keith Lee interrupted him. I did not like Keith Lee's outfit.
Nobody.
Yeah, that was weird. That was very weird. Yeah, I didn't like his outfit, and I wasn't a big fan of his promo either, the Mr. Gentleman promo.
Right.
Allow me to introduce myself. Are you going to fuck the guy, or are you...
Are you going to fuck the guy? Like, oh my God, dude, that is killing me. Hilarious. By the way, dude, when they threw Uso over the into the goddamn digital Thunderdome audience... I don't know why, dude, but I started dying watching SmackDown tonight. Dude, when they threw him over the digital board into the Thunderdome crowd, how did no one say that? Why didn't Michael Cole or Corey Graves say that? I was waiting for the call. It would have been hilarious. Like, Jimmy Uso thrown, right into the Thunderdome digital crowd, or right into the Thunderdome audience. Right into your living room. You know, there's some people on the Zoom call right there that flinched as Uso came into the... it was just fucking hilarious. I don't know, dude. SmackDown beat AEW tonight. SmackDown beat AEW tonight. It was still just whatever, but, the show was so smooth compared to normal. This kicked the shit out of Raw, okay? Raw was like a 2 out of 10 Monday. I don't remember what I gave it, a 2 or 3. I don't know. I gave AEW the lowest rating I've ever given AEW. I gave them a 5 the other night, which, by the way, if you hit a 6, I'm giving you a thumbs up if you hit a 6. If you hit a 5 or a 5.5, I'm giving you the middle. Most of the time, I don't think I've ever given... AEW has never gotten below a 5 from me. Ever. Never. I gave AEW a 5 the other night. It was ugly. SmackDown tonight wins because of consistency, story progression, and they kind of entertain me. I got to tell you. I mean, nothing amazing, nothing like, wow, this is great, but a smooth, concise for the most part show from the beginning to end. Nothing major, pretty simple, keeping it safe, but progressing story, which is something that they just don't usually do. It's normally all over the place in a jumbled mess of crap. But I got to tell you, SmackDown wins the week for me. I got to give it to SmackDown. And I've also got to turn that Skype ringing off because that's driving me nuts. Let me answer the call real quick. Stand by for 1 second. 484. Hang on the line for 1 second. All right, 1 second, caller. Here we're coming in 1 second. Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns, they opened it up well, man. They really did. We got a little bit to talk about on this. We have monetized this coming up too, so I've got a little bit. We got the calls are actually ringing like crazy tonight, man. 484, what's up?
Hey, baby, how you doing? This is Phenomenal Walls' mom.
Oh, what's going on? How are you?
It's okay.
Hell yeah! How about Roman with his new teeth?
I don't give a shit about that.
Oh, okay.
But
well, what's up?
The way Paul Heyman explained himself and everything, It was self-explanatory. It was in the works for like ever. Because I remember the one time that he was talking to Roman Reigns because he loves the Samoan history and everything, and
right.
I just fucking love it.
Yeah, because it all makes sense too. It just makes so much sense. They're using that Samoan history, heritage. Paul Heyman said this, what was it, 2 years ago? Whenever he first faced Brock, he said, you know, I've known your family, you know. He almost made it seem like he wanted to hire him then. So, yeah, this makes sense.
Yes.
It doesn't insult anybody's intelligence, really.
No.
Yeah, and he's kind of like,
I live in Allentown, and I know back in the day when wrestling was in our area, and we had the Samoan training center below a bowling alley, and they were like really hot in Allentown area.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay, so, and the other thing too is it feels like there's a part of this that we're missing. Like we're almost missing the story that they could have told. Like you know, the movies come out and they go, oh well, we explained it in the comic book that you didn't read, and it's like, well, what the hell? I don't want to read a comic book to find out the backstory. But it feels like, you know, some phone calls were made like, look at this, Roman. I've known your family my whole life. They're treating you terrible. You're going to get hurt. Like, they don't care if you have, you know, cancer. They want to send you out there. They want to send you out there during the pandemic. They don't care about you. You're a star. You should be cared for extra. You're the most important wrestler in this company, and they're risking your life. I know what's best for you. And then, you know, Roman's like, you know, maybe you do. Maybe I do need to, you know, have some kind of counsel here at this point. And so it really plays into that. And we don't even need to hear that story because that's basically what Paul said. But you can imagine those conversations took place in the background. So, yeah, I like that.
I know Roman Reigns has suffered leukemia twice, and he battled it twice. And he now has newborn twins.
Mm-hmm.
And now, you know, it's the best time to go back. Because the twins.
Well, I don't know what happened. We lost you there, caller. Sorry. That was Phenomenal Walls' mom. So I'm sorry to Phenomenal Walls' mom. I forget her name we gave her or what name she was going by, but I love her. She's great. Phenomenal Walls, your mother's great. If my wife ever dies in a car fire, I'll be your dad. Thank you for the call. Much appreciated. Love her. Good call.
Super Chat Party.
Love you, sweetheart. AEW Slam Zone. Thank you, AEW Slam Zone, for the $1. Much appreciated. And by the way, All Out is tomorrow. It's an exciting day. It's an exciting time for All Out to be going on tomorrow. But I can't believe it, man. I got to say it, man. You know, WWE Smackdown tonight beat All Out. I mean, beat All Out. I'm crazy. Beat AEW Dynamite. SmackDown beat Dynamite for me tonight. I can't even believe it. I can't believe it. I am shocked about it. So, you know, Paul Heyman, Roman Reigns, they cut a good promo. Interesting stuff. They set up the pay-per-view. I like that. There's a number one contendership match, Heavy Machinery versus The Miz and John Morrison. They have a decent little match. Heavy Machinery gets the win. Otis is sporting the Money in the Bank. To remind you, these guys, Otis has the Money in the Bank. Tucker's coming out there with the pail and the dipshit or whatever, some little lunch pail or something. It was stupid and weird, but whatever. The guy comes out there further, you know, showing that he's kind of the moron in the group. But that's okay. I like the guys together. Heavy Machinery are the number one contenders. Nice and important when a guy's carrying the Money in the Bank briefcase to maybe seem a little bit more important. The Big E segment, beautiful. We got Xavier Woods. Woodsy's here. Woods is here. Gonna go with the cake. Gonna take the cake out to Woods. Here we go. Boom! It's Sheamus, and you know something's coming right away. You're like, oh, something's gonna happen. He's gonna get waffled, or somebody's gonna get hit, or whatever the case. I wonder what it's gonna be. Sheamus attacks him in a beatdown that I thought was pretty good. I liked it. I enjoyed I liked it. I enjoyed it. I was mad kind of at Sheamus. I know it's not real. I wasn't that mad, but I was like, yeah, that was kind of a dick thing. I like Woods. I wanted to see him in a Big E party. So I thought that was a good move. Good stuff there. Big E says he got some bad information on Woods arriving. Sheamus says if you want a main event, grab the brass ring. You have to stay focused. All the stuff. Sheamus is just a dick. I kind of like what that's setting up. The Adam Pearce segment, Big E has to go to the hospital. Adam Pearce is like, hey, he's not going to be able to compete, so we're going to have to get somebody else out there. We end up finding out it's going to be Uso, which is weird but interesting. And then you're like, well, why wouldn't Uso win? Unless Uso injured somebody else in the match or injured the guy who did win, what's the reason in Uso being there? So you would think he's going to win. So he does, in fact, win, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. The WWE Women's Tag Team match, Sasha Banks and Bayley, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. This was pretty much done to me for two reasons. Obviously, to get the Bayley turn, but also because it puts over Nia Jax because she can pin two people. Shayna Baszler tapped two people out. Nia Jax covered two people with a crossbody off the second rope. Devastating stuff from the big, fat, sloppy bitch. And so good stuff from Nia Jax and her big, gigantic meat thighs. Amazing. And then Bayley attacks Sasha after they play up on the injured knee situation, and the commentary barely sells it. Nothing happens, and then after a while, they're just like, oh, wow. There was no, it was just bad. The commentary was horrible. I'm not even going to go there, but I'll just say, I'm not going to rant about commentary for an hour, but Corey Graves and Michael Cole were confusing and dead on commentary. They were terrible. At the very end, Michael Cole finally said, no, don't do it, stop! Can somebody stop this? Finally, Michael Cole all of a sudden woke up and was a human being again. But for the 80% of the attack, he almost was bored by it. Probably because he's already called it 3 times and then they bailed on the whole thing 70,000 times. He's like, why should I call it again? So maybe that's what Cole was thinking. Or maybe McMahon was telling him about how he was taking a dump in Gorilla. I don't know. But either way, Michael Cole couldn't give a damn. And Corey Graves could barely give a damn as well. But anyway, the beatdown happens. Here we go. Bayley's the heel. Sasha's is injured. I actually liked what they did. I thought it was all right. We've seen it a million times, so maybe we can finally get those payoffs now. So whatever. Anyway, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler win. They look strong as tag team champions. I didn't mind it. Some people didn't like the way it ended or whatever. I thought it was all right, though. I really thought it was fine. But then medics take Sasha Banks to the hospital, and it's a full-on hospital night in WWE on SmackDown. A full hospital night. And we're going to talk about in a minute about how WWE has banned all the superstars from having third-party accounts like Twitch, YouTube, and affiliates with other groups and an outside. They can't have contracts with anybody. It's insane what's going on. We'll talk about it in a minute. And we'll talk about the fact that I just ranted on that 5 days ago. And I don't know what that means, but it's just weird that I ranted on it 5 days ago, and now they're doing it. Sami Zayn comes out. He makes his return. He comes out, almost does the Shane McMahon gimmick where you didn't introduce me properly. Sami Zayn, by the way, sounds like MJF. He very much reminds me of MJF, or MJF reminds me of Sami Zayn, whichever way you want to say it. The only thing is, even though Sami Zayn's been doing this for years and years and years, like Sami Zayn is not new, right? He's been doing this for years and years and years. But I happen to hear MJF do it first. It's kind of like when people would hear my commentary and they'd be like, you kind of sound like Mauro Ranallo. And I'd be like, cool, thanks, but I'm not like trying to be Mauro Ranallo. I've been commentating since before I ever knew who Mauro Ranallo was. So it's weird because it's like, I think it's a compliment, but it's also a like kind of not a compliment because it's like, all right, you sound like are you trying to say that I'm trying to sound like him? Because I sound like me. And I didn't even know who Mauro Ranallo was in 2014. And in 2014 or 13, whichever year it was, I had been doing commentary for 6 years at that point. So this is just my commentary. I don't know. You can compare me if you want. This is just the way I sound. So Sami Zayn, I feel like, is the same way. Guy's been wrestling forever. El Generico, all that stuff. Now, you may have only known Sami Zayn the last 3 years, and maybe you've known MJF for the last 3 years. But MJF and Sami Zayn, similar tone, and Sami's able to really cut that promo. I still think MJF is better. I think MJF just hits these bullet points. Now, is that because he's free to do what he wants? Probably, maybe, but I've seen him do it, and I haven't seen Sami. I've seen Sami cut pretty good promos, though. He's one of the better ones in WWE, along with Samoa Joe and a couple other guys. Sami Zayn comes out, almost does the Shane McMahon, introduce me this way, but he gets interrupted by Jeff Hardy, so that's good because I didn't want to hear that repeated again. So, interesting stuff there, pretty good stuff. AJ turns on Sami, kicks him in the head, back and forth. Cole and Graves, the segment ends with Sami turning on AJ and dropping him. Sami retreats with his title. He's a little sniveling piece of crap. He's got a copy title. Contenders for the Fatal 4-Way are coming up. Cole and Graves revealed Jey Uso. I kept saying Jimmy, I'm sorry. Jey Uso will replace Big E in the Fatal 4-Way. The Fatal 4-Way match hits, and when that hits, I say, tonight's been a somewhat decent show on SmackDown. It really has been a decent show, for the most part. Not a great show, but better than AEW. More concise than AEW, in my opinion. The time flew by faster. I wasn't as enraged. Commentary wasn't very good, but whatever. That's the one issue. If you had better commentary tonight, I might have given tonight a 6. But I'm going to give it a 5.5. It beats AEW. AEW with a 5, WWE Smackdown tonight with a 5.5, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You guys may disagree. Many of you may disagree. I don't know. But in my opinion, I'm giving them this. I'm giving them this one. And then the Fatal 4-Way was fun. I enjoyed it, kind of, which is crazy because Baron Corbin was in the match. You would think anything with Baron Corbin in it, you would rather have a stick shoved up your ass. But it was not that bad. And when Jey Uso was thrown into the monitors, I was fucking dying, dude. When he got thrown into the crowd, essentially. I'm sorry, dude. I may be a stupid idiot for thinking stuff is funny, but I thought it was funny. It was predictable, but somewhat interesting. So I'll give him that. I got to give it to him. I really do.
What else we got?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
SmackDown been good lately. The stories are way more interesting. Roman Uso should be interesting story. Alexa Fiend Sami Zayn return. Bayley Sasha finally interesting in feud on main roster. Does Sasha win Rumble or we get this sooner?
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be sooner than that. I mean, maybe later down the road. Maybe they'll have 1 to 3 matches now, put it on hold, and then Sasha may win the Rumble down the road, kind of like a Bret Hart thing with Stone Cold. Thanks, Alexa, sweetheart.
So no more Up Down Woods YouTube channel.
Michael Sachs Jr., thank you for the $2. I'm not sure about Up Down Down. That is an entity that is a business now for Xavier Woods. I don't know. That's going to be.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it. Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff.
I would think so with what McMahon said.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
You're gonna need the Eva Marie donation back. Why do I have feeling she was the mystery girl clip they played? Her or Chelsea Green?
It could be Chelsea Green, Easy E, you're right. It could be Eva Marie, though. I could see that, too, because, I don't know. I could see it, though. Whoa, I just went halfway up the screen. I would say bring Eva Marie back because she got so much hate, but without a crowd booing the hell out of her, it's kind of stupid because she can't do anything. I don't know.
Super Chat.
Whoa!
Party.
Second shout out Guapo, my co-host for the All Out Preview, has started a weekly show with another co-host called the Wednesday Night Wrestling Show on Facebook. Live on Thursdays. Encourage you all to go show them some love.
All right. Another shout out, man. Check it out. You wrestling enthusiasts especially will check that out. We know Matt the Misfit will check it out because he listens to everything. That guy's into everything. No doubt about it. On Wednesday night. On Facebook Live, too. I like it, Spaz Phoenix. Please hit me up with those links so I can check it out at some point. I usually catch up on all my wrestling at the end of the week. That way I'm not influenced by anybody else's commentary. But usually around Saturday or Sunday, I usually catch up on some other people's shows that I like, that I listen to. And I go, wow, what are they saying compared to what I'm saying? And even sometimes if I like what they say, I usually play it on my show and I talk about it. Kind of like K-Dog. Spaz Phoenix, $20 US.
Jack straight up fell on trash and boo for the double pin. Dude, I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
Dude, that was hilarious. And I was really worried about their breasts, okay? When these women get their breasts smashed, I am super worried about their breasts. And I'm not even kidding, dude. It's not even a joke. Let me go to my buddy. We got about, I would say 3 minutes. If he's there, but if he's here, let's do it up, baby. We got Arknolia Strokelbean on Discord. What up, Arknolia? He might not be there though. He may not be there. Let's go back to a donation while we wait. Or is this a... Yeah, it's Spaz Phoenix's donation is still playing. Spaz, thank you, man, for being the hero tonight with the donations, dude, and keeping some of the show going, bro. The Gold Nugget has subscribed. I am not a nugget. Little Owen Hart. Rest in peace, the Golden Nugget. That's what they called Owen's balls. Arknolia Strokelbean, what's up, dude? Hold on. I got you muted. My bad, Arknolia. Okay, now I can hear you. What's up?
Oh, I'm sitting here holding for monetize this.
Oh, I thought you were holding for Smackdown review. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's okay. I didn't watch this. I can't say much.
Well, hell yeah. Well, hey, let's real quick monetize this. It's coming up. I'll leave you in here so you can be on the show to start.
Okay, sounds good.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Arknolia. I'll be back.
All right,
dude. Arknolia Strokelbean, a $25 producer, a friend of the show, a great guy, very patient, and he's just been a hell of a supporter, man. I can't thank Arknolia Strokelbean enough, dude. He's a guy who literally goes to kidney dialysis every week and battles kidney dialysis like my father did. And to have him supporting the show, man, is very nice of him. You know, with all that he goes through and all the $25 producers who are on Patreon. Episode 2 of Talk Spooky to Me with Monica and Leah is coming up this weekend on Patreon. Episode 1 is up right now. If you're a $5 patron, you can hear it. Everybody seemed to like episode 1 with my wife and Monica, and it got the most downloads of anything in the last 2 months, and it got the most comments and likes of anything in the last 2 months. Crazy. Talk Spooky to Me, episode 2 is coming this weekend. Corrupted Podcast is coming Saturday night. Tonight is Monetize This in about 45 minutes on my other channel, Corrupted Nation, if you have not subscribed to my other channel. Remember, it's super vulgar. It's not for the weak at heart. We will offend you. It is offensive. It is not PC, and it is anti-SJW. And we get fucking crazy, and we have about 5 to 6 people on the call, and we take calls, and we have a party, we have a wheel, the donations come rolling in. We all get sloppy and wet. And Jman from KC tonight is defending his king's crown, his wheels crown, his cock crown tonight. I'll monetize this. 484 is on the phone. Hello.
I need to get a goddamn credit card so I can listen to you and Monica and your wife talk spooky to me, because I love talking ghosts and unsolved mysteries.
Oh my God, it's going to be great. I'm going to put up, I think episode 1 is going to go up for free on Corrupted Nation. And yeah, it's like all unsolved mysteries or ghost stuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I love that shit.
Oh yeah, I can't believe it. Like, I mean, I knew that some people were going to like it, but I didn't think it was going to get this reception on Patreon. Like, it's crazy. It's got like 250 downloads. And that's out of 300 and something patrons, so it really did well. It's good. It's pretty good.
Oh my God! I think they're gonna blow Drew and Jesse out of the water.
I think so too. I think people. I already see the jokes. Like, some people do like, people do like Drew and Jesse, but there's some people like, well, do I want to listen to Drew put me to sleep and Jesse talk about dying, or do I want to listen to this cool mystery stuff? So the guys are getting destroyed right now. I do have to say that.
but I love Unsolved Mysteries. I love watching Ghost shit because I am into like Ghost Adventures and everything. I've been like seeing after my Nana died when I was 12.
Right.
She came to visit me in my bedroom after she passed away.
Whoa. I mean,
and we had a full blown conversation. And in '97, and my son was born in November of '96, and my dad passed away in September '97. And every year, at Christmas time, and we would have like a Christmas celebration at our house. And I was sitting on the couch, and I saw my dad standing at the end of my hallway after he passed away.
Wow. And he was doing like a striptease.
No.
No, but yeah, no. If you go on Patreon and you end up over there, if you write in the comments like things that you want to talk about or things or whatever, there's going to be a thing where people can interact and all that type of stuff. So yeah, check it out and hit me up tonight. I'll monetize this. Phenomenal Walls, Mom. What was your first name again? I forget.
No. Don't call me Phenomenal Walls, Mom, anymore.
Okay, what's your first name?
My first name is Mary, but I will announce my name as Madam Midnight.
Madam Midnight. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right?
I like this. Madam Midnight. Up all night, Madam Midnight. You want to stay up all night? You want to stay?
He does not want to be so cheap with me anymore because this is my son. But I am having my own name now.
Madam Midnight. I like it.
Madam Midnight.
You know what Tommy would say to Madam Midnight? Listen to this.
She was enjoying it. She was going,
That's what Tommy would say. Tommy NC would say that about Madam Midnight. Listen.
She was enjoying it. She was going,
That's what Tommy would say about you. Tommy can do like a dance show with that song. Unbelievable. Kumar Jenkins, he's back with the subscription. Oh, no, that's not Kumar. That's Kamarian Jenkins. That's a different person. Thanks for subbing to the channel, and thanks for taking that thumb and sticking it directly up my ass. Luke Rojas, I see you calling, brother, but can you please do me a favor?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Oh, we got bubbly coming in here.
Look at this stuff.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Come on.
I wanted Bailey to help Sasha up, then kick her leg out of her leg. Smiley face.
Yeah, that's about what we should add in the ring, though. You're right. Alexa's sweet ass. Thank you, Alexa's sweet ass. Much appreciated. And yes, I am going to make a beat out of that. Tonight I'll monetize this. There's going to be a song, and it's going to go a little something like this. Anyway, guys, I got to get it ready. It's going up in about 5 minutes. The link to monetize this is going up in 5 minutes on Corrupted Nation. Come on over to my other channel because tonight on Monetize This, we're going to fuck things up all night long. And the Guardian of Chaos is coming by. And he's gonna fucking feed us all. Shit bomb. The demon.
I want Madam Midnight to enslave me. I'd suck a fart out of her drunk ass.
Yeah, tonight, Madam fucking Midnight. Yo, Jake DeMarco's favorite to fuck. Thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Much appreciated. Check out my t-shirts on Teespring. All links down below. Come sub to my other channel. We're going to be live in 30 minutes. 30 minutes we're live with Monetize This I will give SmackDown a 5.5 out of 10 tonight. Maybe a 6. It was decent. I can't believe it. SmackDown beats AEW for the first time ever.
A little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Ever.
Want some bubbly? Look at this stuff. Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's it.
Nice to see Roman Reigns back on SmackDown. Keep Roman in this Brock style, maybe more talking though. Reigns vs Uso has got lots of different routes for storytelling. Banks vs Bayley for WrestleMania. IC title feels important.
Yeah, everything's starting to feel a little bit nicer on SmackDown, Robbie Hyde. We got to give it to them. A little bit nicer. Been giving SmackDown a 4 and a 3 tonight. 5.5 from me, maybe a 6.
Super Chat Party.
Check them out.
Bayley should have made Trasher bite the curb before Vince makes her bite the pillow.
Oh, God. I thought Roman did well on the mic tonight, too. I liked what he said. I liked what Paul Heyman said. Any longer, and I was going to get pissed off. So Heyman cut it off right as I was like, all right, like, we get it. And Roman cut a promo. Decent stuff. It's not bad. Thank you, Spaz Phoenix. Thank you, Robbie Hyde. Thank you, everybody who donated tonight. I'm going live in 30 minutes on my other channel for Monetize This. For over 6 years on YouTube. Monetize This. Tonight, John Boyega strikes back and says exactly what I've been saying about Disney for the last 3 years. That's right, John Boyega. You just got it wrong, though, bro. It's not that they just used you as a black male in Disney. The reason why, John Boyega, you were pushed to the side was because Asian female trumps black male. That's right. Asian female trumps black male. That's why, John Boyega, you were pushed aside. And Dameron Poe, or whatever your name was in Star Wars, Middle Eastern guy or Italian or whatever the hell you are, I don't even know what you are. But the fact of the matter is, a woman with purple hair trumps you. And that's why Star Wars went to hell. Tonight, we talk about it. Star Wars fights back, plus Jman from KC puts his king's crown on the line, and the wheel decide. Plus, my wife has an orgasm live on the show. Monetize This, 280. We are 20 episodes away from 300 episodes. Plus, Dave Rose says a bunch of racist stuff, and then we kick him off the show. Drew will be there, and Jesse J. Will Jesse off himself tonight? We don't know. I'll see you guys on Monetize This in about 30 minutes. See you over there. Motherfuckers! Thank you to Spaz Phoenix for going above and beyond with the donations. Spaz, man, thank you so much for that, dude. You saved the SmackDown review from being a money nothing pit. Thanks, brother. Go check him out. Tonight, Drew's big lips get ripped off by Joe Cronin.
You ridiculous piece of shit.
Spin the wheel now, you stupid ass.
My wife is going to spin the wheel tonight.
Spin the wheel now, you stupid ass. Spin the wheel now, you stupid ass.
Come subscribe to Corrupted Nation on my other YouTube channel. Now, do it now! I think we have 10,000 subs over there, so get over there.